Greetings, freaks and folks, this is Vlad the Lad, and yes, you read that title right, but before we jump into that, as always, you can jump to the Too Long Didn't Watch version of the deck tech, or as well to the gameplay directly. And I feel like my background is rather dull, since I had my new setup, right? So what I rescued from my old desk is this one right here. I love stickers, and this will be my new background, I guess. At least a little more colorful. So as you guys know, I still owe you the other champions of the poll I did back then, and Xerath would be the next one for today. And you know, you can go the rather obvious route and go Xerath with Zillion and with Bandle City because there's a lot of landmark destruction and stuff, and you have things like the Arsenal, which is rather overpowered. And then I thought, but Xerath needs to be level 3, so I built a mono Shurima list, and it ended up being another Zillion Xerath deck, which is yeah, arguably worse than the version with Bandle City, and the level 3 Xerath isn't really making up for that, so I kind of scrapped that idea, but the X to the Z, you mean exhibit and stuff would be funny, because Xerath, Zillion, X to the Z, forget it. But I rather went with a kind of build that I wanted to do for quite some time. And there was also somebody in the comments back in the day that also had this idea of mine. And the idea is to just add another color to it and have extra cards and extra flavor to it. And I ended up with this list right here. This is called Brave because it's not very consistent. To say beforehand, it's not a deck to climb, so you need to be brave to play it. And as well, we have Chip, who's also really brave. So we're playing as a 3 of Buried Sun Disc, which will give us the opportunity to get the Buried Sun Disc somewhat consistent, but it turns out it's not too consistent. But anyways, if you draw more than one Sun Disc in this deck list right here, it's not really useless, because we have things like the Desert Naturalist, which can destroy a landmark and then give us a Grumpy Rockbeard if you have multiple of these Buried Sun Discs. We have this alongside the Ancient Preparations here, and also the Blue Sentinel, Rockhopper, Endless Devout. All of these cards will give us another landmark, and then upon countdown it will be destroyed, and thus progressing the level up from Xerath, which needs to destroy 4+ allied landmarks. This list is sort of a mixture between the control-y archetype, which is Xerath, like pinging the enemy for 1 damage or when he's leveled for 3 damage, and then when he's level 3 then for 5 damage, and obliterate him afterwards, which is hilarious, and I really love that character for that. And we have even things like the Risen Altar, which is, spoiler alert, going to see play in today's video, and we get them in the Unbound afterwards as we destroy or we count down this landmark, but most of the time we will destroy it, and thus progressing more Xerath level up and also pinging enemy units. We have a 2 of Ray of Negation because there's a lot of things that you want to deny running around. We have a lot of control. We have War Mother's Call and Field Rush and everything that you want to then deny and buy some extra time to get your gameplay rolling. And other than that, we have a lot of Overwhelm units. We have a 2 of Elemental here. I had even more from these Waste Walkers, but it turns out they aren't really reliable. They get removed really early. When I reacted to this card, I thought it would be totally broken, but it turned out it's not really. But we have it still in here to sort of have a decoy that the enemy wants to kill very badly, and if not, he gets uncontrolled and grows in power more and more, which is really likely to happen in this list. Other than that, we play Unleashed Energy and also, like I said, Endless Devout with the Sarcophagus, which get then destroyed, give us a Restored Devout, and we can then buff something. We have a full set of Perseverance because we can run out of steam with this list pretty easily. We have a very low curve, as you can see here, and only some 8-drops, 3 8-drops and 2 of these Risen Altars. Why the full set of Clockhand, you may ask? Well, because I can't stress enough that also in Mono Shurima I added this quite some time, because this is sort of a leveled up champion in terms of this Sun Disc. It will give us 2 instant sentries, and this will then advance a landmarks countdown by 4, so you get 2 of these, so you advance a total of 8 by just summoning this. And what's also really funny, you can get this on the board, and afterwards you can Ancient Hourglass, which will put him in Stasis Hedger, resummon it, and give you another instant century. So you can then just have a total of 16 countdown for your landmark, which is, yeah, should be enough together with the Xerath, and then to get him to level 3. So there are multiple ways to just progress this. There are also builds where they have this little clockling, right? Like the Clockwork Curator and also the Esteemed Hierophant, and the Preservationist, but all of these aren't really making up for this clock hand thingy, which is just gives you 8 countdown and not only 3 or 2, right? So you don't always have the Buried Sun Disk, and it's an alternative win condition. Other than that, like I said, we have all this Overwhelm in the deck, as well as Demon, which is a just broken version of the Rune Runner, basically. Rite of the Arcane can allow us to clear some units, destroy more landmarks. Pinging something, Hush allows us to survive some more against Pantheon and all the likes that are running around. And that's all there is to this deck. Like I said, nothing to climb with, but very much fun for sure. I really experimented with this list so much, and this is what I came up with. You could also argue to put more Earth Elementals in and other Targon cards. I was thinking about star shaping everything to heal up yourself, but it's not really fitting into this Landmark Destruction archetype. So yeah, this is what you could do, and the other route would be to go with Bandle City and then the Arsenal and stuff, but you know, this is already existing. I just want to show something fresh here, so I hope you will enjoy this brewing as much as I did playing and brewing it. And yeah, before we jump into the gameplay, we go as always into the Too Long Didn't Watch. So hello there, lovely lads with little time. This deck is completely built around Xerath, and what we aim for is we want to get into level 3, as he will then get with the Buried Sun Disk. If we dig it out for some reason, Xerath gets to be a Super Saiyan, gets on stage 3, and then will just obliterate all the enemy board. And we can do this by just leveling up him and progress this Sun Disk by 10. We want to find it into the open. You want to mulligan really aggressively for that. And then we have the clock hand to progress this countdown by 8. And then we are very likely on turn 8 at least to have the Spirit Sun Disk digged out. And we can also have a lot of landmark destruction in this list, as we have the Endless Devout, Sarcophagus, stuff like that. We have Waste Walker, which is very much profiting from that. And also we have Earth Elementals, a lot of Overwhelm, and we even have Risen Altar with Demonia Unbound. And if you want to know what all of these cards do, you can always jump back. And for all you other guys, I hope you enjoy the upcoming gameplay. Let's go. Alright, let's be brave together against this list. From Buck Nistelrooy, playing discard aggro. So Blue Sentinel is definitely a keeper here, and also the Endless Devout, the Ancient Hourglass not so much. And I do like the Preservarium, more or less. No, it's better as a top deck. Want to have other answers, yeah, like that. Unleash Energy can help us to free our Restore Devote if we have a Sarcophagus on board at burst speed, which is always a nice thing to have. We could have Rockhopper, the Baboon, but I don't really feel that I need vulnerable on that, so we'll go with this.
Witness perfection, meatbags.
Yeah, unfortunately he did not have the Baboon, but the Ballistic Bot. Is it really that hard of a decision? Thought so. Alright. Maybe he was thinking through his turn 3 play. I bet you do. Let's get down the Endless Devout. Normally doesn't want any of these to be dead, because I will then get the landmarks out of it, right? But he decides to attack anyways. I could block here, but I don't really know what I'm ramping into, so just take the 3 damage. Generates another X anyways. And I don't need my my landmarks yet. I will rather have it if I have Xerath on the board, right? So this is definitely an open attack next turn. Dude, you have 0 mana, just press end round. Thanks. Alright. Attack here. I mean, I could also go with... because if he has Rumble... if he has Rumble, I would really love to have Invulnerable. I think Xerath is also a good play here. Yeah, he did have it. So let's get them Xerath now. We end rounds. Okay, he decides to fully attack you. So let's block this and this. Get rid of the Ballistic Bot. You could have a Might. Could also have Rolling Death, right? Leveling his Rumble. Oh wow, didn't expect that for sure. Well, that's definitely a problem. Not gonna lie. I mean, I could deny this 3 damage, but I could also do this later down the line. So that's okay. This really need to see how I solve this problem here. Let's start drawing first. This can help us, but we actually need to remove his spell shield. That's the problem. Let's see if we can find another ratification. Right of the arcane. We don't, so yeah, we skip. Let's start off with the rock hopper.
Would you look at this place?
It's a decimate. We do have a ready negation for that. Kill an ally. Do this. Now we do have the means to Xerath Rev the Arcane, and we just try a landmark, and then we ping this. Remove the Draven. Pitiful indeed. Okay. That will zap this away as well. Which actually it's perfect for me. I'm killing the Rumble here, right? Just by passing. Yep. Oh, I took this all. Bye bye Rumble. Oh, that was pretty clutch. You could still have a ton of things, right? Another decimate, you could have a might. I can't deal with the might, unfortunately. So let's just do this now. And okay. Definitely block with the Xerath in case he does have a might. Right, he does not. I think I got open attack lethal, right? Why would you put both in a stack, dude? You never do that. You never ever put your lethal on stack. You play one after another. Boom! Xerath might!
At long last, I am truly free.
Yes, yes. Mushrooms. I haven't faced that yet. Let's see how we're doing. I think in that case I want to do a full mulligan. Searching for my landmark. For my... I actually wanted the sun disk. At least some early turn plays. So let's get down blue. And then the endless out. Starting to prank our stuff. Blocking damage as well. Let's say poison dart. 8 out of 15. Ooh, that's just a really good top deck actually. I don't mind him doing this. Like 5 more path caps are okay. If he would have been leveled, I would have played Hush definitely. I don't want to play Xerath into a thermogenic beam, so I won't. Yeah, that's unlucky. So no more threat of thermal beam for Xerath. Oh, from the desert. With a really good open attack here. As much as I would like the Rock Hopper, I think I have to open attack here. It's just 8 damage I can't say no to. More pranks. Let's get down the Rock Hopper.
Would you look at this place?
Alright. Did you remember that you're killing your Teemo with that? I don't think you did. Oh, that's glorious. There is my sun disk. Finally. Alright, so things are getting ugly. I think I'm not going for turn 3, level 3 Xerath. Sorry guys. I think I have to Ray of the Arcane here. This Ava Achiever is just too nasty. By this we're also killing the Alpus.
Worthless.
You're worthless. War. Man, if I had this burst speed card where I could free the sarcophagus, I would block with this. But now I think I'm blocking with... I think I'm blocking with that actually. And then to kill it off, I will do the Ancient Hourglass to have a really good open attack. Ouch. I mean, yeah, I really needed that one card to go for lethal. Don't know if I can survive until the next turn. Let's get down the Waste Walker here. Hope he doesn't prank my Desert Naturalist. Alright. I'm just doing it now. I don't want to draw anymore. These 18 buff caps could kill me. Don't hit my hash, please. It's trying to poke me to death. Oh boy, man. This is really my life, burning me to down. I mean, the worst part is that the chance of me drawing a puff cap is below 1. And I draw one on every turn. It's ridiculous. Okay. I guess this is my life. Ridiculous. Yeah, let's try to make things better against Draven Rumble again. We have the Xerath in hand, which is phenomenal. The Hush could come in clutch as well. I think I want to keep this. We have Might and stuff, and I want to deny that, so we're just pulling in this. And we even find Chip. That's awesome. Here comes the Chip.
Here comes the chip.
Indeed, he does.
Go.
Take this, you villain. No landmarks on turn 2 and 3. Very unfortunate. We get down the Endless Devout. Definitely blocking here. Because this will enhance my chip. Will also give me a decent target for... Oh, baby, the top deck. Sorry. This is way too much value. Even though Xerath would be nice as well.
Here comes a new challenger.
And there's a Rumble. I figured. So let's attack with these two. Can block with this Draven here.
This is gonna hurt.
What ends up happening. So most of the time he doesn't have Whirling Death now in hand. I mean, he could have it as the main deck spell. That's a pretty bad attack. I wouldn't do that.
Burn, baby, burn.
Okay. I don't mind that too much. Not really. Get on, Xerath. From the desert. For cannon. These are just free targets for my landmarks that I'm destroying. Ew. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in a pickle as of now. Another decimate can be countered by Red of Negation, but I really need to look out now. Let's get that Risen also. Because I'm aiming to go big and free Damon the Unbound. Let's just do it now. Remove 2 blockers. Okay. So this tells me he doesn't have the, what's the face? The rolling death. Because I thought about not attacking with everything, but now I think I really do. But now he has a Risen Rider. I think I only attack with this now. Should be enough to seal the deal. Put him on a 2-turn clock. I can't kill him now anyways. And the other ones aren't really good attackers. Let's block like this. If he has a might, I'm down to 5, which is still okay. I have Hush and Rite of Negation in the back. Here's the might. To be expected. I'm actually down to 3, never mind. Oops. Oh, it's because he gets the impact beforehand. Does make sense.
We're getting hot, hot, hot.
So if he has Sue get excited, I got a problem. Just make it so that he can't play another unit. There's the Mystic Shot. Alright. It's fine, I guess. Alright. He does have all the Mystic Shots in the world, I guess. So this better be another third Mystic Shot or I get excited. Because we're going. Damn him, show them! Yes. Ah, so close again. So weird that I do well against aggro.
I am truly free.
Twisted Fate and Nami, played by the big boss. Now give me my... I mean I have 2 of the combo, but I really need my Sun Disk. That's not it. Sun Disk? No. But you can find one. With the Ancient Preparations. Sun Disk? No. But we find another Ancient Preparations. Maybe there is a Sun Disk. Sun Disk? Well, that ain't it as well. I'm persevering then. And the chip. There I am. Super cute. And deadly. Double trouble. Like they always have it in hand. That Xerath top deck is nice. What's that? Is that a Pokey Stick? No.
Oh, you're interesting.
It is a Pokey Stick, okay. No need to rescue this. Banish energy. I want to play a Xerath anyways.
Nothing will stand
In my way. Okay. I mean, it doesn't have Runner's Flock anything. Because just pinging it for full spell mana value and leveling his Nami. There is my Sendisk. And there's the Nami.
The Mirai will never know
Here again.
Embrace the current or be swept away.
Alright, so let's start off with this. We have the Earth Elemental enabled like that.
What fetching scales you have.
And you've got the cutest hat I've ever seen.
Does he have any protection from Nami? Let's find out. I could destroy my Sundisk, but I don't want to. I'm greedy. Alright.
Let the tide carry you.
Worthless Nami. Alright. Makes sense. But unfortunately, I saved my 2 mana for shenanigans like this. So let's block that as well. And make sure that chip doesn't die on open attack. I don't think I even want to open attack. I think I want to Earth Elemental. Because this 6-5 with Overwhelm is just too good. Mind control. Alright. We have the combo in hand, we have the clock hand, but we need to get there. Just make sure to not die in the process.
Crushing scales you have.
And you've got the cutest hat I've ever seen.
Attack with these two. If you want to block the chip with Nami, be my guest. Okay, he does not. Getting him down to 6 already. Could be important in the process. And I really need a landmark next turn, because I don't want to kill another gem from mine.
What fetchings?
I'm actually happy that he played the Contrologist, because this is a unit I can block. Ouch. No! Shit! How dare you? What? Why would you sacrifice your Wellfish, dude? I mean, I get it, you want to kill the Xerath, but... Oh, he has still even warned on him. That's why. It's stupid. Oh, man. Goes wide, makes sense. I kinda want to destroy a mana gem of mine anyways, because he didn't have a response last turn. I hope he doesn't have now. And I'm some rounds away anyways from restoring the Sun Disk. So I may as well do this. And wait for my turn 8 player later down the line. Doesn't have really good attack either. Like, yeah, he can attack with a full swing, but then I get a good trade. Right, so let's get rid of this. Because on next attack I want to do as much damage as I can with my Overwhelm. Ooh. Another Cliff. Hi, Cliff. And together with the Unleashed Energy we could even have lethal here. Let's try and go for it. It's lethal at the moment. You gotta block with the Curious Shellhawk, dude. Or you find a really good card. Maybe just find a group shot, but if so, we have the answer in hand. Yeah, thought so. It doesn't help you either.
Easy does it.
Easy does it. Unleashed Energy does it. Bam! Gotcha. Boom! We still didn't get to do the thing. Let's do the thing. Okay, we face Lurk. A little bit of a problem. I think I haven't faced them yet. But I definitely... Oh! He enters about. At least as a one-off, right? But as of the rest, I want to have my Sun Disk. Where is it? That ain't it. I have a one-drop as always. That's great. At least have a blocker. And he misses Lurk. Alright, buys me some time. Okay. What the hell? It's just Lurk players in a nutshell, I guess. Okay, we do have a control matchup. I hope now we can do the thing. Yet again, why? I mean, I almost never have it in my starting hand. Why is that? Where is my Sun Disk? You might have pings, so I won't get chip out here yet. Pass again.
I know what lurks in the shadows.
Let's find the Elise. With the Nivea is really weird. Well, the end is about. I think I'm gonna double up on that. Xerath doesn't do anything yet. We might end up playing chip here if he kills one of these. Don't think he will. Right, that makes sense. What am I supposed to do with all these endless devouts? I mean, yeah. We have an answer for that.
If it was important,
They should have built it better. So I guess he has a lot of win conditions in his deck. Finally some action. Getting 6 more damage in. Go hard, okay. Yeah, he's setting up an avalanche, so just get down the Risen Altar. Here's the avalanche. Should be expected. That is really fine with me, getting all these sarcophagus out. But they get released on his turn, so he can ruinate there. With some ancient preparations. I really like the Waste Walker here. Now let's get the Unleash Energy. Because this can allow me on next turn to open attack and deal a lot of damage. And we get Demon the Unbound. Come to me, you beast of glory. Okay. Is that a ruination? No, it's not. Yeah, I really need my hourglass here, but I don't have one.
Here comes the chip.
Here comes the chip indeed. Alright, let's do the Unleash Energy thing. Threaten a really big attack. Okay. I'll take it. Guess he didn't have it. But I still want to do the thing. Alright, it's a control matchup. And I'm so hoping the thing is happening. All of these are mulliganed away to get the Sun Disk! Yes! And we get a second thing of the trio. So let's actually also find Xerath. Oh boy. Wait, what? 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 Okay, there must be a bug. What the actual hell?
And wins behind.
Here comes the Wild Feast to hard counter that.
Watch me.
I always have it in hand. Did you ever play against Control where the enemy didn't have a Wild Feast? I don't think I did ever. Scary. So let's get down another Sun Disk, because you don't have enough. And then we get down blue as well. Ancient Preparations and Waste Walkers also tempting, but this is better.
And I thought there was something
Why would you play this before your attack? Or before my attack, rather. What? Okay. Feel free, dude.
Why not?
Play all the Wild Feasts that you have in the world. Oh. This is such a Feel the Rush killer. I hope he doesn't surrender after I counter his Rev negation. Okay, let's get done this at least. And we don't find a Xerath. Where are you hiding, my friends? Let's get an Endless Devout then. Not playing the Waste Walker yet. But I will play the Endless Devout. Coming in. Happy about this because he was very avalancheable. Okay. Flash freeze, that's interesting. And now we get down the Waste Walker. Because now he will be a 4-4. Come on, Xerath. Where are you at? I mean, you could also double clock hand with Ancient Hourglass, right?
Leave your bags in the door.
So whale. I'm not mad at that. Go in. Kills my Waste Walker definitely. Could also Ancient Hourglass this, right? But I'd rather do it on the clock hand and advance my Sun Disk even more. Ah! I like how he's not willing to avalanche me because of these units. Ancient Preparations. Where is my Xerath? Let's skipping. Skibbity-doo. You're not playing anything? I'm not playing anything. But now we have Clock Hand and Riot of Negation mana, so definitely going for it now. Maybe he doesn't have his Field Rush in the hand. Or he was just scared to play it, I guess. So let's actually... Oh, let's kill something. For 1 mana he can't have a ping, so I can be greedy here. At least not a fast speed, right? And we get that Sion. Yeet. Attack! It's down to 4. I mean, you could still have a second Field Rush and play it next turn. Okay. But other than that, we get instant Century. You could have had a Vengeance there, right? But he didn't. Or he didn't want to play it. I don't know. Okay. Healing up a bit. Makes sense. And is this the Field Rush? Is the question. Yep, there it is. Okay, so things will get interesting. So we advance. And we advance some more. And we advance some more. And we advance some more. And we have it! Yes! Man, that was a trip. Let's get them that.
This'll be a slaughter.
This will be a slaughter. What we're doing like this is we're preventing him from atrocitying us. And getting this dude down in HP. You know what now happens? Xerath happens. Mind to control. We did it! We did it, boys. We did the thing. So beautiful. That's so good. Let's get down the rock hopper as well. Would you look at this place? And you know what? It gets even better. We eat this first. Boom. He's obliterated. And now we do this. And that.
Gonna catch the sky.
I'm actually not willing to sacrifice my Xerath here.
Nothing's tougher than a troll.
So he needs to remove that. Okay. We obliterate him as well. Ah, yeah, he did have the vengeance. We need another Xerath. No, that's not it. Let's get on the Sentinel first. Clockhand can give us really good count on landmarks. Okay, I'm willing to pass. Enlist about. Threaten some more damage.
Welcome to the tipsy hour.
Pretty sure he does have a Wild Feast. I mean, even though he played 2 Wild Feasts already. Could have a Withering Whale. That's the thing. Or the box, okay. I don't mind. So we get him down to 2 again. If he top decks another Field Rush, I will be really sad.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
Okay, he does not. Let's get down some instant Centuries. Could have a Ruination as well. With this we're also threatened to free our Rest Out the Boat right away on burst speed, or on focus speed rather. It's fine. I'm gonna play this, and if he Ruinates, we still have our Sarcophagus in the back. Every single one of these is lethal, so he has a problem.
For the thrill of battle.
So we threaten lethal with this. Kill this as well. Let's approach this differently. Let's also play the rock hopper.
And winds behind me.
Because you can only have so much, right? Withering Way will clear some of my board. Oh, an Avalanche, okay. But now you're dead, dude. I still have my Overwhelm unit. Sorry to say, but it's pretty lethal. Come here, Sarcophagus. On this, and we have him.
You'll need more than that.
Finally! We did it!
I'll never yield.
I'll never. We did the thing, boys. So thanks for checking out this episode right here. It was a lot of fun. I really would love to get you to the quote from the turn 3 or level 3 Xerath. But maybe next time. If you want to see more stuff like that, you can always subscribe up here, and I would be really happy if you would stick around a little more and see this video as well. So that's it for today, and until next time, you stay legendary. Vlad out.